Hi everyone, welcome to Christ Church. Today is a different kind of day. Today's a day we're going to have a parable. In our Bible study groups, we just finished the study of John 10, in which Jesus calls himself the Good Shepherd. And so we're going to tell the story, the parable of the Good Shepherd. Now our kids are having parables every single week during this time, and this will be your first opportunity. But this parable is for you. It's not just for kids. Actually, you might feel a little strange in the way that we present it and the story feeling that it has, but I invite you to take this as for yourself. Jesus said, after all, that we should become like little children to enter the kingdom of God. So I wonder what that has to do with you and with this story today. I invite you to several things. I invite you to notice what you notice. That means notice what's going on in the story. Notice what you see or what is especially interesting to you. Also notice what's going on inside. Do you have some kind of resistance or frustration or emotion of some kind? Notice what you notice. I invite you also to ask God to speak to you through this parable. I invite you to hear with your whole self, to enter in creatively to what this parable has to teach us. I invite you to engage with the wondering. We always wonder in godly play. The wondering you'll do as a group. After you hear the story, there will be a time for you all to share together. And there are no right answers. It's just a time to talk together and to hear how this story connected with each one of you. Are you ready? That's the question we always ask the kids before they come in our room. And we're going to take a few minutes right now. So now do what you need to do to get ready before we hear the story, the parable of the Good Shepherd. Look, this box is gold. Gold is so valuable. I wonder if there's a parable inside. Parables are valuable. They're even more valuable than gold. And look, it has a lid. It makes it hard to enter. And parables are like that. Sometimes, even if you're ready, you can't really get in. Sometimes, even if you're ready, you can't get in. This looks like a gift. It could be a gift. And parables are a gift. They were given to us even before we were born. There's nothing we can do to buy it or to take it or to get it. They are ours. So I wonder what's inside. Let's look. I wonder what this is. If you're on Zoom watching this, you can put your answers or your ideas in the chat. I wonder what this is. Maybe it's the top of a big tree. But that tree would have to be very tall. Maybe it's one of those things that frogs sit on in a pond. The truth is, it's green. Green, green, green on both sides. I wonder what it could be. There are some more things that are going to help us get ready for this parable. So let's see what those are. I wonder what this is. Maybe it's one of those things that you look through to see the other side. I wonder. Maybe it's something that I look at and can see my own reflection. I wonder. I wonder what these are. There's no light in them. I wonder how something could be so deep or dark that no light could get in at all. It's almost like holding a shadow in my hand. I wonder. Some people who are sitting over there might say they see a face. But the truth is, there's no light in the eyes, no light in the smile or in the mouth. I wonder what you think. What does it make you think of? I wonder what this is. It's a little bit stretchy. Not very stretchy. Could be a stick, fell off a tree. Maybe it's a pathway from one place to another. I wonder what you think. Look, here's another one. So maybe now the path is in between. I wonder. I wonder what it could be now. Maybe it's a football goal. Or maybe this is a bridge from this place to this place. What does it make you think of? Here's another one. So now there's an inside and an outside. Whatever's inside can't get out. Whatever's outside can't get in. Maybe we should make a gate. There's still more. It's getting thicker, isn't it? I wonder what it seems like to you now. It's still flat. Everything in the parables are flat. Here comes some more. Okay. So if it's a house, or if it's a place, then I wonder who is inside. I wonder what this place is for. Shall we see? Now we see this is a place for sheep. But I wonder how many sheep it's for. Maybe it's just for this one. Or that many. Or that many. Or how about that? Or maybe many, many more. Well, now we're ready. Now we're ready to start. There once was someone who did such amazing things and said such wonderful things that people followed him. And as they followed him, they asked themselves who he was. And one day, when they asked him, he said, "I am the good shepherd." I know all of my sheep by name. And I go ahead of them and show them the way to the green, good grass. And then to the cool, refreshing water. And if there are dangerous places, I go ahead and show them the way through. When it's time for my sheep to go in their sheep pen, I count them. To make sure they're all there. And if one is missing, I go anywhere to find that missing sheep. I go to the good grass. And to the cool, refreshing water. And even to the dark and scary places. And when I find the lost sheep, I put him on my back and carry him all the way back to the sheep pen. Doesn't matter how heavy he is. And when all my sheep are safely in the sheep pen, I'm so happy. I can't be happy all by myself. So I call all my friends and we have a big feast. This is the ordinary shepherd. And the ordinary shepherd doesn't know the sheep by name. And when he lets them out, he doesn't show them the way. And so, the sheep wander. When the wolf comes, the ordinary shepherd runs away. But the good shepherd stands between the wolf and the sheep and will even lay down his life for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. And now I invite you to wonder together, to think about what this parable means in your groups.